Hello everyone! You guys see I've got the crazy horses up to my back. Why? We are off to the horse races. We have hit new highs for the SPY, for the Qs. Let's check out Dow Jones. Nope, Dow Jones had happened prior, but we're not hitting brand new highs on Dow Jones. And the Russell is pulling back. No surprise whatsoever. Just getting it set up so I can see the chat with you guys. So give me 2 seconds here. And was busy watching the charts. The charts always get me, right? I get caught up in watching the charts and then I go, oh my goodness, it's already, 12:15. We got to go ahead and get on and share with everybody. So here live. Hello, Asif. How are you? Yes, Chile, we will look at Apple. No worries today. All right, so let's go ahead and let me pull up the charts. I minimized everything. Hold on here. There we go. I just needed to hit this button. Oops, you guys are seeing everything duped. 2 seconds. And there we go. All right, we got Dow Jones up. Let's go to the SPY. You guys know that I love checking out the SPY. Look at where our volume profile is for today. 344.74, just above yesterday. Now there's a chance maybe, just maybe, we will be pulling back, but right now we've got this freight train that is, or these horses that are off to the races. So we have come up, we've hit highs, we've exceeded my expectations from yesterday. I was saying, hey, 345.33, that was my goal, maybe on up to 345.59, and we surged up. Much of that is in relation to Microsoft, the beast that it is. You can see I've got some fibs here. Targets 221.79. Yes, it hit that. So maybe, hold on, maybe we'll have a retracement back down here to the bottom of the channel. My favorite 425 EMA down here, roughly 210 to 11, and we'll still be in that bullish mode, still be heading to the upside. So do not worry, or we might have a shorter term pullback of that 218.70. But keep it on watch. Everything is a bit extended at the moment. Good morning, Chile. All right, so let's get rid of the pivots. We don't need those on right at the moment. Oops. Turning things on and off. All right. Well, go away. Here, I'll just hide it this way. And hide. There we go. Oh, goodness. Hide. All right. So, SPY, finally. We broke out of this W right here. Nice move to the upside. Lots of volume of consolidation here, and we just have gone to the upward side. Might come on up to this 225.40 area right here. That has been an upper bound. Might not happen today though. We are in the middle of the day. Momentum has been going. We might have a bit of a pullback. Let's look at it on our, I like the 9-minute chart lately instead. So if we're looking at it, we've just been trucking right on up. Now it's starting to slowly stall out. Let's go ahead and see what announcements we have today. I think we had one later this afternoon. No, nothing today, but tomorrow could be quite telling. We do have Powell coming on at 9:10 tomorrow. So that might be interesting looking at tomorrow's information. If you guys did not see my video last night, please check it out. We'll look at Intel too. The video that I talked about, the market is bullish. You guys will understand my reasoning why behind it. So we've got the SPY here really pulling it up. Also Apple as well. Chile wanted to see Apple. Oh goodness, it's so slow, this new system. AAPL, you pick up the A later than the PL. All right, so we've got Apple surging up today. So it came up, pulled back. Hey, look, it happened to hit this nice EMA down here, and now we're heading back up again. Maybe even further target up on Apple, roughly to 510. Might have another $5 move to the upside right here. Let's look at Intel as, goodness. I really need to message them. That's really frustrating me. just need to type more slowly. It picks up the third and fourth letter, but not the first and second. All right, so Intel, we are just going sideways right now, right? If we draw a little bit of a trend line right here, slow trend, slow upward triangle, but we haven't broken up. The moving averages did curl over right here, and it could be moving to the upside, but in my opinion, I would really like to see it go ahead and break that $50 mark for confirmation, right? If it's going to go ahead and move up, it would have enough strength likely to go ahead and break that $50 mark to the upside right here. Is that a separate volume for pre-market in the charts or volume profile? Asif, are you talking about that line that I had on? It's called the session volume. So I could turn it on right here, VPSD. It's the session volume on TradingView. So you can see, hey, if we break above, right now we're pretty much above all volume except for back here, 49.59, which coincidentally is right where we're at right now. You can see that orange line. Let's zoom it in a little bit. Right? So actually we're just above that one. So the next one above that, which was taken out before, is 49.76. But it looks like every time it came there, it sold off. The next one after that would be up at 50.55 right here. So keeping all of that on watch could be very, very interesting. Very cool that the SPY is surging up. I hope you guys profited on that. Definitely did myself. We've got NEO that was on the list today for my watch list, breaking out above 940. We have CRM. Man, I hope you guys caught some of this move, $58 move to the upside. And we've got JD as well. Not too much of a move. Facebook's surging as well. Look at that nice move, $5 move off of this up here. Now remember, we've got 3 green up days or 3 up days. Might be an indication for time for a pullback. If you guys read the Martin Buzzy Schwartz Pitbull book, always weary about 3 green days in the market. Many times you will have a bit of a pullback. Look, we've had 5 here. So there might be a bit more of a pullback to come. Maybe we're going to come back and test yesterday's. We came back, pretty much closed it from yesterday. Let's look and see what was our close yesterday. Close was 346.75. And today we went down to 344. That's weird. Isn't that weird to you guys? Oh, this is showing close for today's volume, for today's candle, not yesterday's close. Aha, that's what was getting me. Yeah, the low of 344 and the close yesterday was 344.12. So they almost closed the gap today. So maybe we're going to go back and close that gap. Who knows, right? The day is still young. There's still 3.5 hours in the trading day. So ASIP, what does the session volume tell you? Well, if we go down, we break it down, we go down to the 15-minute chart, it is actually going to show you over here where the most volume has been traded, right? So the most volume for the day was traded all the way down here. We are well above that right now. So this is kind of like the point of control for the chart. Are they going to extend it and then really pull it back down and then go below? Or you can see a lot of volume happened all the way up to 345.25, and then it just sort of seemed to drop off. So that's also potentially telling you something, that there's not as much volume that's been traded above the 345.25 type area right here, or 345.30. Most of it is lighter volume, so could be potential manipulation with lighter volume up here, and we will see where we close end of day. Although we have such strength today, I would be surprised to see it close, below our open today. Just my personal opinion. It could happen. Anything is possible. Last week, I did tell you guys about those weird prints that I saw next day sales. I happen to see some more today. So Maybe we will have a move tomorrow. Maybe we will have a move this afternoon. I don't know. When I saw it, it was the 19th, so that was exactly 1 week ago. And we ended up, let's go back and look at the 19th. Here, let's, easiest way, go here, and the 19th, and if history repeats itself, the patterns repeat themselves. On the 19th, we happen to find a high around 11:45, came back up high up here at 2 o'clock, and then look at what happened. Right, we pulled back, and we had a pretty red close, came all the way back down to the 425 on the 15-minute chart. So let's fast forward to today. If we were to have that happen, and we were to pull back potentially to the 425 today on the 15-minute, that would bring us all the way back down to 340. So that would be a pretty drastic drop. I don't think that will happen today. If we came down to the 200, we're looking at 342.56. And still, don't necessarily think that would happen. Maybe we would come back towards the low of the pre-market, roughly 344 down here. Just a thought. Maybe those prints lives in taxes and there's a hurricane there. Maybe it's related to the prints that are happening, for sure. I mean, with the flooding that's going on in the U.S. as well. You can see we're approaching the upper bounds though here, 350. I have been telling you guys, if we break that 340 mark, we might see 350, we might see 360. So be prepared. Well, we're already halfway up to 350 already, more than halfway at 346.78. Let's go back to my list again for today. If you guys have not tried it, you can get it at cjanetrade.com. If you guys ever have any questions, you can email me, jane@cjanetrade.com. And a lot of this activity, we knew there was going to be a big, massive move on Microsoft. Why? Dark pool prints. If you don't know about the dark pool prints, come over to thedarkpools.com and check out services, and you guys can learn the training pit, which is where I teach on Mondays and Thursdays. Also, we had JWN that had earnings today. It's just sort of came down, bounced up, had a nice bullish trade, came down. You can see somewhat here, ASIF, it has acted as support right there for that volume profile. Sometimes I will use that, in fact, as a target. You see here was the volume profile from yesterday. It was extended out. What did they do? They took it all the way up there pre-market, brought it back down, almost down to this one from before, and now we're just above it. You see, so that you could potentially use it. Dish as well was on my list for a potential move for today. A small move to the upside, hovering right around that 425 on the 15-minute chart. And CCL for a potential short. Yep, sure enough, came down below. Now you can see we have this volume coming in, and my favorite EMA down here. It's so cool how it works on different charts. There's not necessarily one chart. Here on the 9-minute chart, came down to it, bounced, sold off, came up to it, tested it, came back, and now we're just sort of hovering there. All right, guys, any other charts you guys want? Yeah, we already talked about NEO. I think I did, no? I'll pull it back up again. Oh, yeah. Mara. Let me go super slow. I typed too fast for their software. You guys saw it was just on. Okay, there we go. So here we are on Mara. Not one that I would necessarily trade, however, had larger volume after hours. This looks like one maybe Jason Bonds would put on his list, or Kyle Dennis or something. Less than $5, higher volume in the end of the day, had an upward trend, and yes, it came up and it hit 277. The oil overall is related to, it has definitely been surging upwards in relation to the hurricane that's going on. So this is delayed for oil futures, but you can see yesterday it definitely surged up, and today even as well. Let's get rid of the volume profile. Makes it a little even more congested on the chart. So you can see we had 43.47 as a strong resistance yesterday. And today it came up, it broke that, but we are right back at that 43.47 area. Jacob, do you want Zoom the company, or Zoom the company is ZM, or do you want Zoom the ticker? Well, let's look at both. We've got Zoom the company. So Zoom came up, hit the 302 area, and pulled back. Let's look at it on the daily. I don't know why they're flipped. Nice new highs, and we've got our 4 EMA, or roughly support, down here at 290. So it broke above. I'd like to see it definitely close above 294 for strength, for potential swing. It looks like it was in a bit of a downward trend, then we broke that right here on this day, and off to the races we've been going. If you guys don't see what I'm seeing, with my eyes, right here. See, it broke it up right there. Okay, and let's look at Zoom. The ticker. Oh, they don't have the ticker anymore. They changed it, huh? They must have changed that ticker. ZI. I guess they changed it to ZI. The other one. It was Zoom Info. This used to be Zoom, Z-O-O-M. And people were trading it thinking they were trading ZM. So that's going to be it for today's. If there's anything else, let me know. Let's go ahead and look. Let's see, what were the SPY short volumes yesterday? 66%. Qs, we had 56%. And let's go look at Microsoft. Because honestly, this giant move up in the market has really been a massive short squeeze to me. People are picking the tops. Oh, I'm going to be the person that picks the top. I'm going to pick the top. Well, the market is bullish until it isn't anymore. Check out that video that I posted last night. We've got big moves coming up here, and this was from the highs from the past right here. Let's see. If we were to aim even higher from the highs from the past back there, that's the upper line all the way up here. If we were to get up there and then have a potential sell-off, we'd be looking at roughly, goodness, I can't even see it, it's so high, 382. All right, so have a great one, guys. Carpe Profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. I will see you all tomorrow at 12:15. Maybe if I'm a little late, I might have been running over while teaching in the training pit. Okay, have a good one. Bye.